Guess I just had to refresh. Ohayang! Welcome dolls, back to the dollhouse. I hope you are doing well today. All my little living kimono dolls running around being cutie pies all over the internet. Let me say, oh hi Kana, oh hi Dusty, thank you for the 36 months. Holy shit, 3 years, absolutely insane. Let me read your message really quick. 3 years, 3 heckin' years, that's crazy. It is. Thank you for 3 years of consistently cozy streams, fun shenanigans, and very real, very human connections. Oh, stop. I'm very glad to have gotten to know you and work with you when I can for these 3 years. I'm so proud of you for being able to handle so much. And not only find something to do, but to start thriving again. I appreciate you and this space you've created. Here's to another year and then some. Much love as always, Dusty. Guys, I got some Dusty in my eyes. I got some Dusty in my eyes. Thank you, friendo. You're so sweet, so kind. I appreciate your support and all your hard work. Thank you. Also, oh, hi, Wing. Hello. I'm sorry. Hoo-ha. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Shake it off. Also, hi, Lorelai. And Star. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm accepting it. I just don't want to cry too much. Thank you. I have some updates. If you haven't seen in the Discord, I am pretty bummed out by a message that I got this morning from the maker of the crane plush that we commissioned. She did send photos of it being complete, so I have no doubt that it was actually made. But I am confused about what's going on. And don't be sorry. That's incredible. Thank you for being here. For, I can't do math, 66% of my, no. 60% of my streaming career. That's crazy. Maybe more than 60. Anyway, almost half? Between 60% and no, wait, yeah. I can't. 3 out of 5 or 6. It depends on how long I've been streaming. Anyway. Oh, hi, Copal. I got a message this morning from the plush maker saying that but I don't know if I've been streaming 5 years or 5.5. I think it's 5.5. So I don't know what that, I can't do that math. Anyway, she said that the delivery truck on which the crane was riding was in some sort of accident and that the package was lost. I'm like confused because it was shipped out, hi Zero, it was shipped out January 5th. It had a delivery window of January 17th to 24th. It is currently the 23rd. Oh, she didn't send it to me this morning. It was yesterday. That's right. Yesterday morning. So it was the 22nd when she contacts me and it's like, the package is lost. And I'm like, where the hell did this accident happen? I'm like looking up the tracking information for Last Mile. I look up the delivery service for Last Mile. They say this tracking information doesn't exist. So I'm like, okay. I messaged her back, and to be fair, she was like, we are gonna remake your plush and send it to you. I'm like, cool. So it's not just like, oops, we lost it, too bad, no refunds, like it's not like that. But I was like, okay, so did this not happen in Japan? I can't find any, I guess there's several accidents that happened with that particular delivery service, and I have no idea where it would have happened if it was. But I was like, it's gotta be in Japan already if it's the 22nd already. That's well within the delivery window, right? And if this was shipped almost a month ago, that's where I would expect it to be. So I text her back and I'm like, oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry. I am genuinely sorry. I understand how much work and effort goes into hand crafting things and doing commissions like that, and if an accident had happened where one of my dolls was lost, it would hurt me as the creator as well. So I was like, I'm sorry that your hard work was lost. I appreciate you remaking the plush, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I asked, was it the delivery truck here in Japan? You know, like what happened? And she says that it was the delivery truck on the way to their warehouse. And I'm like, your warehouse? Like, I'm confused by this. Because not only do I feel like it should have left their country ages ago, but it was en route to... She was holding the plush in her hand. Like, why does it need to go to a warehouse? I don't understand. I'm very confused. And she also said, like, we've been having trouble with losing packages lately. And I'm like, this probably would have been good to know up front, before commissioning you. Like, that's not really great, you know? That's not great news for me to hear, like, oh, we've been having this trouble lately, but we didn't bother to let you know until your package was lost. And it's like, she's like, so we confirmed a shipping warehouse, but this doesn't make sense to me. Why would it be en route to their shipping warehouse 2 days before the delivery window is supposed to have ended? Do you know what I mean? It said shipped. Not preparing for shipment. It said shipped as of January 5th. She let me know. Let me double check so I'm not giving wrong information here. The plush was finished December 31st. December 31st. It was finished. It was marked as shipped January 5th. Yeah, order shipped. And then I don't have an update until yesterday. That it was, the accident was during transportation to their warehouse. I don't understand. I don't understand. We've been handling lost packages recently. After careful checking, we've confirmed that it cannot be located. Okay, maybe I've misinterpreted that, not as we've been having problems with losing packages, but we recently were going through and double checking which ones were lost, and yours was lost. So maybe she just didn't know, and this accident happened a while ago? That must be what happened. That must be. Okay, that's the only thing I can think of that would be... But also, I want to know how this happens. Like, how bad did the truck burst into flames? Like, how was the package lost exactly? Did it roll down a hill? Where was the truck? What happened? I feel like I don't have enough information. But anyway, regardless, I'm just bummed. I'm just bummed that the original plush is not coming, and that it does have to be remade. That kind of sucks. But that's just me being weirdly sentimental about a photo of a thing that I didn't even have in my hands yet. And it will be a bit late. You know, it was already late for Wiggle's birthday, but it's fine. Like, the fact that they said, like, we're remaking it, we're gonna send it to you, you know, it's just an inconvenience to you because, you know, you have to wait longer for it, you know. I don't think it's completely suspicious. I don't think it's suspicious in that I'm not receiving anything, you know. but I'm just confused as to the details, and I feel like I don't want to keep pushing because I don't want her to think that I'm accusing her of anything. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like if the accident happened a while ago, maybe she just didn't want to like tell all of her clients like, hey, there was an accident, but we're not sure if your package was lost or not. But I feel as the customer, I feel like that would have been easier news to handle than suddenly, oh, there was an accident and it's not coming. Like, I don't really know. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. I'm so sorry. I was just wondering, because I've had a lot of vendors who print the label ages before actual sending, technically says shipped. I don't like that. I would like to know actually what's going on. I hope that's not it. I don't know. Shipping warehouse. I think she means send it from her house to the warehouse to handle shipping of her stuff. Yeah, I suppose I may have misread the message about... I thought it was they were having trouble with losing packages lately, not we've been looking through to double check what packages were lost lately. I think I misunderstood that. So that's on me. Could it be a translation issue? I don't think there's any translation happening right here. I think she's speaking English to me. Yeah. I've just had some that do say ship, but technically weren't. A lot of shipping companies will be like, no, wait until delivery window to complain. That's poop. The companies just don't really care. You're talking about the actual delivery company, the one that had an accident? I mailed a Switch to Nintendo for repairs, got all the way to California, it got lost right before last one. Oh my god. Ugh. Is she gonna? Yes, she's going to make another one. She's remaking it. Which is why I don't think there's anything terribly funny going on, but I just wish I had known earlier if this was something that happened earlier. But maybe she just didn't know until whatever shipping company was like, hey, we had an accident, or whatever. Yikes, Star. Yikes. Nintendo sent me a replacement at least, but it was mad sauce. Yeah. It sucks when you feel like you can't trust people, huh? It sucks a lot. Okay. Anyway, that's what's going on with the plush. That's why I do not have it yet. It's a bummer, but I don't know. Maybe because it's their second time making it, it'll be even better. Who knows? But we just have to wait a little bit longer for that. I'm a little sad. But also, in a couple days' time, in like 3 days' time, Luke booked a room at a hotel near the Disney parks. This was a few months ago, I think. I think he said it was an impulse booking, because it's the Donald Duck room, and he's like, I fucking love Donald Duck, and booked a room and let me know that if I and my little family wanted to join him, that he could update the reservation and we could go with him. And I was like, I don't know about that, because I don't think baby will sleep, and I don't know if I will sleep. If baby's not sleeping, I'm not sleeping, hubby's not sleeping, nobody's sleeping. But as we've gotten closer to the date, hubby and I had a long talk about it, and we think that Wiggles would really enjoy being in the park. So what we're gonna do is we're going to drive. Originally the plan was, or the offer was, we would stay the night at the hotel and then go do the park the next day. But hubby and I realized we would have to leave hella early in order to get home in time for dinner and bedtime for baby, because it's pretty early. So instead, we're gonna drive up the first day, because Luke is spending 2 days in the park. We're gonna drive up the first day and have fun at the park, because we know baby will be well rested, and in a much better mood and be able to like handle a trip. and then we're just gonna hope and pray that he's able to sleep away from home for the first time. We're just gonna see how it goes, and if he doesn't sleep, if we don't sleep, oh well. The next day we're just gonna go home and rest. So we're gonna try it out. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. I haven't been to Disney in forever, basically since before I got pregnant, and I'm excited. I'm a little sad that we were going to Disneyland. I was like, I don't think Disney Sea has as much stuff for very young ones, but I do wish I could see Fantasy Springs. It's a new area of the park at Disney Sea, but that's okay. It's okay. I'll have time to visit it later. My parents just drove in the evening and be knocked out in the car seat for Disney. Yeah, we're gonna be spending the night at the hotel, because again, if we had to do bedtime at home, we'd have to leave the park pretty early. Like, we'd barely have any time at the park. So, and plus we're not even arriving just as the park opens either. We're arriving like an hour or two after that. So yeah, we just want to maximize our time and give plenty of wiggle room. Plenty of wiggle room for, you know, if baby needs to go back to the room for a nap or whatever. But we're hoping that he sleeps in the car on the way there. Last time we took a long drive, he did not nap, and he was pretty grumpy. So we're gonna hope that he sleeps in the car and just try to have a good time. So that's what's going on. I have a deadline today, so I need to stop yapping and get tapping. Shall we? Let's go. All right, guys, we're down to the wire here. I have, I think, 3K left. Yeah, which is not great. So I'm gonna have to really push hard today. Oops, I forgot to play our music. I'm gonna have to really push hard today to get things done. Where are all my sources? What's going on here? Chat wasn't showing up earlier either. Oh, hi, Petite. How are you doing? 1 second. I don't know why all my sources need to be refreshed today. Silly. Alright, if we notice anything else is missing, let me know. It's very odd. Okay. Tippy taps are a-coming. Get all my windows sorted. Hope you guys are doing great. Oh, there's... How many of these are there? If I have a lot of courses this week, I need to be responsible, go to sleep early, but tonight I don't look hours? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like you're not looking at the time? Been better, I'm not a huge homebody, but I've been forced to stay inside. I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago, I had to slip in the shower, land on my tailbone. Oh my god, Wing! I am so sorry. Oh, it's okay, Petite. Don't worry, don't worry. Just wanted to double check. You're not watching the clock. I don't like this. I don't know what that is, Copel. I'm unfamiliar. What? Thing used in compressor list AC units. Not my area of expertise at all. Well, they sacrifice in efficiency to make up for a lack of moving parts and generally durability. I see. Got me on sustained release painkillers. I only have to take one every 12 hours, but they make it so I'm drowsy, can't think any good. That's okay, just rest. Just rest. No thinking required here. Don't you worry about it. Hey, he's in the trees. Hey, and he's in the arena just for me. Hey, he's my favorite forest spirit. I love to hear his melody, so musical. You know I love it cause it sounds so beautiful. And all the stars at night, they make me feel so right. My neighbor Totoro, spell it out, yo. Lo, eight, lo, eight. You ever seen a drink cooler for like a 6-pack one that doesn't have... I have no idea. I don't even know what a compressor looks like. I'm so sorry. Good thing my brain's been on low power for a bit since yesterday. You're good. You're good. You're so good. Guys, I want to play Animal Crossing so bad. I want to play Animal Crossing so bad. I don't have any time. I want to play it. There was an update and I want to play it. I gotta do the whole thing, Dusty. Hold on, let me... update my character count. Oh, this stinking thing. Come on. I still have 3K. I have 3,000 characters, which is a lot to do in a day, even if I had no baby to take care of. Molly in the distance just... Oh god, Molly is still at Bee's Island. Oh my god. I just haven't had any time to play. And I can't kick... So I don't have any time to kick a villager off my island. And Bee has been holding on to Molly for me for years. Literally years. Jessie! Better news, I do have my first shift for an OP shop. They have cats for adoption. It's aww. The update's not going anywhere. You'll have more time after. Yeah, I will. But still not much. Especially if I'm trying to get more like commission work and stuff like that. Yesterday was the day I discovered that AC is like Pokemon. You can only have one save. Yes! It sucks. You have to have a whole nother console. But I kind of also get it. I don't know. It's got pros and cons for sure. Opportunity shop, like thrift stores. Oh, I've never heard the word opportunity shop. I've never heard that phrase before. It's an Australian thing. I see. They did make resetting more fun because Resetty's back. Oh, yo. I don't think I've ever really... I think I only ever reset in the GameCube days. Like, I don't think... I've played New Horizons pretty straight, I think. Well, no, that's a lie. I have done time traveling, haven't I? Have I not? No, I haven't. Have I? I can't remember. Oh my god. Hold on. More like resetting your whole island. Oh shit. Kiki, what? What? Come in. Don't stand in the hallway. You are such a butt. Why are you always just sitting in the hallway yelling at me? Are you even purring for the people? You need to purr for the people. Make it worth their while. It's cake. When I have my own place, I can foster cats. That's great. It was not a fart, Copal. Let me allow that. Hold on. Also, fart is not a sex-based term. What are you talking about, Automod? Yeah, she made that little noise. Well, she is kind of a fart. She is a fart. You're a fart, Keiki. You're acting like a little fart. Tap 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 tap. What's the song that Keyboard Cat plays? I don't remember it. Thank you, Keiki. It's like dun, 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 something like that. How dare you inception my brain by making her pause to the taps like keyboard cat, only to bring it up directly. Yeah, of course. There's a kitty cat. There's Cakey. She's being a butt. A cutie butt. She really does. She said, Mom, the sooner you finish, the more time you have to pet me and give me snacks. Wait, what? Can you touch type? Yes. You mean typing without looking, right? Yes. That is a skill that I have been very proud of since I was in elementary, middle school. Kiki, what's going on? You don't want to be on the desk? I cannot type with my pinkies, so I need a glance. I can't do numbers as well. I do have to look for the numbers. But I can do with a 10 key. I can do without looking. Yeah, Dusty. I smashed my face. Don't do that. You have a lovely face. That's why I can't have my lights on. Oh, I see. I'll go moth. Look out, Kana's going moth. Often use voice to text. I see, I see. Get down. Over here. Yeah, I also prefer the 10 key. Come here. Psst, psst. Psst, psst. Show your face, goofball. Come on. Never mind. I wanted to show you her, but she does not want to show herself, apparently. Yeah, the one thing I don't do is I have never ever used the left hand shift. That's why, like, these are just my arrow keys. I've remapped them, but like even when I used like full keyboards, never used that shift. Even when I'm typing a capital A, I will do, oh sorry, right hand shift, excuse me. I'll use the left shift and hit A with my ring finger. So yeah. It's kind of the same way I play piano. I don't use the appropriate fingerings every time, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Ooh. Oh yeah, I have a hard time typing on Japanese keyboards because the layout is slightly different. Never use the right shift? Yeah. Whatevers. Dusty, you just fucking doing a... What is it called? That's a type of cipher. That's a type of cipher. Hi, Kay. Only you're shifting your hands instead of letters. That's cool. Thank you for the hiccup. I have a memory of being in the computer lab in elementary school. Big boxy Max having a classmate asked me to type with their S6. So super fast. That's awesome. I was faster at typing. I remember being super bored in my computer skills class in high school because I already was pretty quick at typing, and I always finished assignments early. Yeah. What I hated was we had these covers that went over the keyboard, and the only thing I didn't like was that my knuckles would like hit the backside of it as I typed. I guess I'm a pretty bouncy typer, I don't know. Or maybe I was back then. But it drove me nuts. One last file left. Strange thing about her cipher is that there would be slight variations because the difference is in the B key. She used her right hand to type it. Oh. Yeah, I guess that would affect it, huh? If you're not typing the exact same way. What do I use for B? I use left. Who uses right? Oh, Wing does. Right for B makes more sense. I do have an Alice split keyboard. Oh, so you're like, it's like this, right? I don't want to work. I just want to hang with my friends all day. Oh, I have a work email I haven't responded to. Whoopsie. Hey, Bo. Well, 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 if it isn't 3 wells. Bo is silly. Um... 144. You're gonna make me go back and check? I thank you for saying hi before you sleeps. I hope you have a good rest. Let's see, where does this start? I'm at 8? 8.95. 9.95. Wait, are they the same? $8.95, $9.95, $1,009, 11. 144. Hi, Kino. She said, what did she say? 9 is 131. Order. This is 9.95. Do I have a PO for this? 138. Is it 138 or 139? Yeah, whatever. What says 131? Oh, plus 7 words. You know what? I don't really give a fuck. They're so small. Okay. Sorry. You have tasty cake. Share. Share. Stop breaking glass when you enter a check, you know. How could you do this? I have to keep replacing the windows on the dollhouse. I must eat cake, then I must engage our kitchen sink in pitched combat. Pitched combat? What is pitched combat? Hi, Van. Thank you for believing. Hate that my brain went to this. You said 138 or 129. My brain went, is 8 or 9 the new 6, 7? And then died right after because of it. You goofball. A pitched battle or a set-piece battle is a battle in which opposing forces each anticipate the setting of the battle, each chooses to commit to it. Oh. Like we fight at dawn kind of thing. at dawn in the schoolyard. Be there, butthead. Yorisoda. Man, I want to do karaoke. Can we just do karaoke instead of work? Speaking of work, if any of you ever have any use for Japanese to English translation, I'm your lady. I have a service up on VGen. Because I didn't realize that was something you can do, but it is. You can have things other than art over there, which is pretty cool. I can always sing while tippy-tapping. It's hard for me to split up stuff in my brain, so like if I'm not actively typing a sentence, maybe I can, but like I can't type a sentence that isn't the thing that I'm saying. Or no, that's not what I mean. See, I can't even split my mind right now. No, I'm not verified yet, Star. I'm waiting to hear back because they do it with humans, which is great. But it also means it can take up to a month to get verified. So, but I did meet the requirements, and so I'm currently under review. But as soon as I get verification, I got you, girl. Oh, I was thinking you were going to say or be square. My brain was about to go into small info dump. I don't remember what I said. I hate my brain. Hate my brain. Yeah. I did watch a video essay recently about people I know nothing about, but that was very interesting to me as somebody who just joined VGen and was very happy that right on their front / page it's like no generative AI, right? And there was a whole video essay about somebody who was tracing AI art and hiding it and charging for like a lot of money for commissions, acting as though it was their own art. And it was really, whoo, baby, was that some spicy drama. But they did end up getting banned on VGen. But it was just like, holy shit, the lengths to which they went to cover it up was wild. Like they posted a video to prove that it was actually their art, where they were drawing on a tablet, and some super sleuth was like, yo guys, look at the color wheel, there is no green. She has keyed out the AI art, like turned it green and keyed it out to hide the fact that she's tracing it. And I was like, holy shit, I don't know if I would have clocked that. It was crazy shit. There's an oven in sync required in asking. I must flee. Go! Kick the asses! You were saying we fight at dawn at the schoolyard. Be there. Oh, be there, butthead. I think I almost said or be square, but then I was like, I'm just gonna say butthead. I'm gonna juke them. I'm gonna juke them. Have you seen the method people are using to detect AI art now involving upping the color saturation until you can see the squares in the background? No, I haven't. Surely at that point it's just easier to like learn to draw. No, not for some people. Because this person used to be an artist before AI came along. Like they were trying. And they were getting better. Like that's the sad thing. It was like they were so impatient to like, or maybe self-loathing enough to be like, I'm not good enough. I'm just gonna trace AI. Like, I don't know. And then they double, tripled down even when people called them out. Like, they would delete things. If any comments said, like, hey, this is AI, they would just delete the art completely. But yeah. Want to know how an explanation for why people say B square afterwards? Yeah, I'm with Kay. Isn't that 50 slang? People who use Gen I are the same people who say artists are gatekeeping. It's not like there are a million free tours. I know. It's just, I think people are just either impatient or greedy or both. It's like, you don't think you can build a skill. You don't have the patience to build the skill. You don't have the stubbornness to fight the process that's like, I don't know. It can be super demoralizing. I get it. I've definitely felt shit about my art before. But it's like, it feels so good when you can look at your own progress. Like, don't compare, you never ever compare yourself to other people. Always compare yourself to your past self. Because there is nowhere for you to go except improved. You know what I mean? You're not going to get worse the more that you do it. You're going to get better the more that you do it. And that feels really good. It can be super encouraging to look at shit you made 10, 20 years ago and then look at what you're doing now. Even if it's not where you want it to be, you're moving in that direction. And as long as you persist and you push through those hard times, like, you're going to end up with a much more authentic and fulfilling experience and product than you ever would with a fucking computer making it for you based on other people's work, you know? Anyway. I'm not sure, but I was once told it was the opposite of being around. Oh. Like being around. Like be there or don't be around. Be a square. I wonder. That sounds like folk etymology to me. Personally, but I like it. I like even my bad art that I made when I was in high school. Yes! Hell yeah, Copal. My mom's boyfriend has an AI art Etsy shop. Oh! Ugh. I think he's used Gen AI for generating a novel. I think his thing is just, it'll take too long to get good. That makes me so sad. That just makes me so sad. How sad is that? How can you feel good about that? You didn't make it. What's the point? Money's always the point, I feel like. But then it's like, where does that leave you at the end of your life? Like, what did you accomplish? Like, really? You know? Do something worthwhile for your soul. Even if you don't believe in a soul. You know? Anyway. Ugh. He used to draw. I've seen very good sketches from years ago. That sucks. That makes me so sad. That bums me out. Hi, Albino. I won't touch Etsy with a 10-foot pole these days. Way too much. There's too much drop shipping. There's too much AI garbage. There's too much stealing. And Etsy doesn't care. Etsy is no longer run by the people who care about actual creative work. So, yeah, I'm not touching it. Circles were seen as fluid and adaptable. Squares are rigid and set in their ways. It was used by jazz-age musicians to talk about people who didn't understand their music. I can't draw, so I pay people to draw pretty pictures for me. See, that's another thing that you can do. If you know, and that's legit too. You know, you are respecting the art by doing that. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I gotta finish this. I do. I'm a stressy Jessie. I don't want to be stressy anymore. I wanna be done and feel good. We're probably not gonna finish on stream. But I do need to get as much done as I can during nap time. I'm gonna check on baby. Hold on. Okay, he's still eeping. Good. Thank you for booping me. Lock it in! Chat, stop having deep conversation. See, the same as paying for professional work in any other field. Yes. As you should. I feel like the arts used to be respected more because people understand the value of your time and energy and effort. Yeah, it's just, Yeah. Please hold all rants to the end of the tour ride. Thank you. Thank you for joining Jessie Naka's stream. We hope you'll enjoy your stay. If somebody, I can't write that stuff. Well, I guess I could write it if I sat down and really worked through it. But like, if somebody wrote me up a script, I bet you I could do a heckin' good like attendant voice. I'd love to do some voiceover work, but I have zero experience, and I just want somebody to come to me with a project, be like, hey, you want to try? Mind the gap, please. The arts were never respected. Oh, wait, shoves worms back into the can. I don't know. I think there are definitely parts of culture that have respected arts in the past, for sure. Maybe not all, but some. All right. Whoa, what was that? Am I insane, or did something just flicker over this? Okay. What was that? Can somebody clip? That spooked me. What just happened? Hello? Hello? Saw some kind of movement. I thought I saw something like flicker over my model. Too fast to yell. Hey! It's a... No, I know you meant tell, but that tickled me. Goodness gracious, just some fragmenting? Fragmenting? My pixels go crazy? Let me see. Screen blip, what was that? What the fuck? Can I? Okay, I'm gonna watch this at 1/4 speed. Oh, was it just my video? I just want to see exactly. Oh, whoa! Yeah, okay, it was just my video. But it's like split up. Whoa, that's funky. Yeah, camera had a hiccup. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Something with your graphics card? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't afford a new one of those. Oh, Copal, if you're gonna post clips in the Discord, there is a channel, like a separate channel for that. So if you could move that to the clips channel instead of sticking in general, I would appreciate it. I know we have a lot of channels, but we do try to keep it organized. Got gifted some teas, need to figure out which one to try. Lemon twist, orange and cinnamon. Oh, I would go either orange and cinnamon or vanilla chai. Those sound so good. Please hold all WANs to the end of the tour wide. All WANs will be fully held and appreciated at that time. Have a great stream. Stay cozy. Thanks, Storm. How you doing? Imagine having money. Sounds fake. Alright, guys. Even my camera's trying to distract me. Jesus. Can I tell you guys something stupid? Luke and I were texting, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but in the middle of it, he said, Jesus, you know, as an exclamation. And I was like, will you stop using my government name? And I made myself laugh. I was like, hey man, I don't appreciate you using my government name. Because he always does this great joke when I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. And he goes, you recognize me without my sandals. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, I've taken to being like, hey, Jesse's fine. It works really well because my name, the spelling of my name is so close. Like, call me Jessie, please. Oh. If I was still a believer, I think it would be really funny. You know that joke where somebody's like, call me Joe. Joseph was my father, like, kind of thing. Be like, please, Jesus was my savior. This just in, Jesus is vegan. Stop, not vegan Jesus. Not vegan Jesus. I've kinked the 6 ass. I'm broken. I don't think I can work anymore today. Should we, you know what? I'm just gonna save this for the afternoon. I feel like I'm too distracted. Let's just chat. Oh my god, I've kicked the sink's ass in record time and now I'm back. Welcome back. What, Dusty? What? Why are you all capsing me? Why are you capsing me, bro? You guys just make my day. No, you're fine. You're fine. No, I was just like, what? Why? Out here capsing people. I know. Unbelievable. Incroyable. Incroyable. Oh, my. Jessie? Jessie? Dusty, I'm capsing you. Don't want to put kink the sick in your work, dog. Can you imagine? I studied French in high school, but I don't remember it. I was just saying this the other day, how my Japanese accent now affects. I can't say boku. It sounds like Japanese. It's like boku. J'ai oublié beaucoup de français. I don't even know if that's grammatically correct. I don't even remember how to say high school. J'ai étudié du français, mais j'ai oublié beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Something that's really funny. Okay, so do you guys know ne in Japanese? So it's kind of like saying right, or it's like seeking confirmation sort of thing. So when I first started learning Japanese, in my first year Japanese class, my brain was still functioning in French, like the second language section of my brain was still very much full of French, and I was like slowly overwriting that with Japanese. And I would say, instead of saying so desu ne, I said so desu ne spa. And I was like, actually, that kind of works. So desu ne spa. In case anyone needs the knowledge for later, a little hand plunger is a wonderful tool to have. You can kick your sink's ass with it. You could kink your sick's ass. I'm hopeless, y'all. I'm hopeless. I'm absolutely hopeless. I want to think more about our lore stuff. So I was hanging out in Pudding Nutty's chat yesterday. Haven't been able to hang out in her stream in a while, but I already was impressed with her stream before, but it's been kind of revamped since I've been able to be there. Dusty? Oh my god. Calm down. But anyway, I'm always inspired by her because she has a really wonderful design sense, like a really wonderful sense of like theming. So she's pudding nutty, right? She's a pudding. She's pudding, like Japanese pudding. And her VTuber, it's so simple and yet the most clever thing for somebody who is themed around pudding as I can think. She has a simple white blouse over which there is a pale yellow like overall dress thing, and then she's got brown hair, and then on her head is whipped cream and a cherry. And I'm like, it's so fucking smart. It's so smart. And I'm over here like, is it possible for me to like, to do that? To like boil down my own essence into my persona or whatever? Like, is this enough? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, the knit Haori I think was a good, like, I'm proud of that. I think that's really smart for me, personally. The button Obidomi is like, yeah, it's cute, it's okay. It doesn't feel smart enough for me, in particular. I'm thinking about, is my character going to have an overhaul along with all this other stuff that I want to do? Because I want everything to be cohesive and make sense, and I want it to be smart. I want it to be smart like that. I'm just so impressed. She also has this thing. I love it. So her whole stream is based on, like, it's a little cafe. It's the pudding cafe, right? She has an interactive stream element where if you type in chat, like, she's got different commands. If you type one of these commands in chat, there's like coffee, tea, cake, pudding, like a whole bunch of different things that you might order in a cafe. And if you do that command in chat, it tells you how many times it's been ordered in the cafe, and then there's a little animation that pops up. This little pudding bunny comes up, rings a bell, and slides over your order, whatever it is. If it's tea, cake, coffee, like, it puts it on the cafe like counter and like slides it down off screen. And I'm like, it's so smart and adorable and simple, just simply clever. And it just, like, I want that. That's what I want in my own stream. I want you guys to be able to come in here and be like, this is a Japanese dollhouse. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, okay, I've got like the roof on here. You can see that it's like a Japanese building. I do think I should have made like windows or like something on the outside of the house that like makes more sense. And like actually shows like, hey, this is a house. And then we have some furniture down here, but I don't think that it's communicated super well. I think I could maybe revamp this space down here, but this is I think it's a good base for what I want with you guys being the dolls and walking around in this dollhouse. But I think the execution could be better, and I have to think about how to do that, because the problem is you have to think about, not only have an idea for like what should be there on screen, but like how are you going to lay it out so that everything can fit on screen? Where am I going to have chat? Where am I going to have, you know, the song, the music stuff? If I need to advertise something, where's that going to be? Where do alerts pop up? You know, I like this house design a lot. I worked really hard on it and I like it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not going to do a duel right now. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I will. I like it. I also wonder if it takes up too much space. I don't know. These are the things that, like, I wish I had, like, a eureka moment for. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's so nice. What if you do different versions of your model, like a kokeshi doll? Oh my god! I should have a kokeshi. Could be, like, a command of what kind of doll. You're so smart, Dusty. Fuck off. Hold on. Because there are different kinds of Japanese dolls. We have kokeshi. We have hina dolls. There are even different kinds of hina dolls, like the way that they're constructed. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's really smart. I need to write that down. I have a little notebook that I'm writing my inspiration stuff in. Oh my god. We're getting somewhere. That would... How much rigging do you remember? None. No, I'd probably have to go through the tutorial from zero again because it's been so long. Hi, Nemo. A Kojeshi redeem... Okay. Yeah, I'd have to start over, I think, with rigging stuff. But I do also want to, with my art and doing all the commissions and things, I think is also helping me realize, like, I want to keep doing art and eventually reach a unique style, like art style. I do feel like I have a style, but I don't feel like it's super, I don't know how unique it is. I don't know if I feel like it really boils down, I don't know. Like, sometimes I wonder if it's too much anime, or if it's too cartoony, or if it's too sketchy, or if it's too doodly. But it's like, well, what the vibe I want anyway is like, I'm thinking about dolls and miniatures and like cute stuff that's like, I like simplicity, but that's also clever. Like, you know, I don't think I need to do super high, like insanely rendered like anime style stuff, because like, there's so many artists who are doing that already. It's hella saturated. So I feel like it's best if I just stick true to what feels good to me, which is doing this kind of illustrator-y, almost picture book style, but still anime like influence in it. I wonder if I should try developing a style that's decidedly not anime, because I feel like that might actually help me develop a more unique kind of look and feel. But currently I don't know how to do that. And like, because there's also the part of me that's like, I'm in a stage of my life now where like I don't think I've seen an anime in maybe years. I don't know. I'm strictly manga at this point, and even then I'm not. Like, the last time I read manga was Dungeon Meshi, like before Wiggles was born. And like, it's not that I don't like them, but I'm definitely, I don't know, it's just not something that I reach for anymore. Like, it's not that I don't want to, or like that I'm not interested, but it's like, I don't know, it's just not where my attention is pointed right now. So yeah, my chai is made. Hell yeah, dude. Can we have an anime morning night? Sorry, I don't know what that means, Copal. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, like watching anime together? No, that's what I'm saying, is like I'm not super interested in it right now. I'm just not, that's just not where my interest is focused right now. So I think you're probably better off with somebody else. Yeah. If you could listen actually to what I'm actually saying, I think you would have heard that bit. I haven't watched one in a long time, and it's because I'm not particularly like, I heard the word anime, that's all that went through my head. Yeah, okay, maybe calm down a little bit. I do have sentences to say. But yeah, so like, I want to figure out what that style is for me. And maybe it is more of a manga style, because that is still popular. But like, for me, I feel like I gravitate towards artists who are just unique. Like, it doesn't matter if it's something I might find in a comic book, or Japanese style stuff, or like children's book style stuff, or like, it's just, oh, my eyes like this, you know? I don't actually see too many comparisons to those. To what? Sorry. If there were any comparisons, your style would be closer to the very clean 70s look that you saw in character design, if that makes sense. 70s? Not with the model, but your general art. There's something 70s in my art? It never hurts to experiment with your art. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, to anime. I see. Do you mean 70s anime? I'd love to have like a retro style. I found an artist on VGen the other day that does like 90s style, like 90s manga style stuff, and I'm like, oh, if I had some extra cash, I might actually commission you to do a piece of me, because I fucking love it. So good. 70s anime. Oh, interesting. Do you have any in mind? I'm really interested in that, because like I don't think I even know any 70s anime off the top of my head. And I'm fascinated to know what part of my style might speak that to folks. Yeah, I'm curious too. Oh, the artist, let me find them. I am following. I don't know what happens when you follow somebody on VGen. Is there a feed I can look at that's just the people that I'm following? Because I don't know how that works. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm learning very basic shit. I'm learning I should probably share my stuff without watermarks like splashed all over the piece, but still have my username in there. Where do I find the people that I'm following? Is it on the front page? Showcases. Artists. Oh, link. So wait a minute. Can you do fan art of stuff? Oh my god. Their links are so pretty. I guess you can just show fan art stuff in your portfolio. You just can't like have commissions of copyrighted characters, right? Okay, hold on. This is a commission, but it's of copyrighted characters. Isn't that not allowed? I like your translation picture. Thank you. I'm confused about this. Also, this piece is really fucking cute. I'm confused about that. Looking at a lot of mecha, like Gundam or Space Battleship Yamato. Yamato! Even in stuff like Lupin the Third with characters like Fujiko Mina, where the art isn't massively detailed, much simple and clean. The way that you're making me feel tonight, it's hard to let go. I don't even really know that. That's the only part that I know from the commercial. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Man, Utada Hikaru is insane. Their voice is just, oh, absolutely nuts. I don't know how to find the people that I'm following. How do I see, where do I see people I'm following? I'm gonna Google that. Where do you see people you're following on vegan? Can't find the people I follow. On your profile, there should be a following button on the left. Under the edit profile button. I have to go to my dashboard? What if you're not an artist? Oh no, you have to go, wait, you have to go to your own profile? How does that make any sense? Why can't I find them from the main page? That's weird. Why don't they have a feed? What does it even mean to follow people? Hold on. What does it mean to follow people if they don't have a feed? It's probably being worked on. Is following a recent addition? I get notifications when people I follow open new comms. Oh, is that the only thing? Is that you just get notifications? They don't have a feed of like, this is the art that the people you're following is making. It's in the middle of going like much more clean and simple. There's a way to write that funnier. Huh. Weird. Anyway, so I found the artist. So let me share them with you, because I don't know. I really like this style. Window capture. Boop! Kuronezumi. Has a really cool style. I like this a lot. And they do like icons and stuff. It's like Heisei era stuff. Following feed is a thing on their roadmap. Oh, okay, okay. I got one for your translation work the other day. Okay, that's good to know. I was confused about it. Look how fun their style. I love this style. Yeah, I'm a sucker for nostalgia, for sure. How fun. How fun. I'd love to be drawn as, like, an old 90s manga character. Like, fucking stick me right in a clamp manga, you know? Ugh. Anyway. These are so cute. I love this one. This is very clamp to me. Very, very clamp to me. I like them a lot. Yeah, Prime for Shoujo. Yes. Yes. What the hell is this? What is that? Amazing. So cute. So cute. Anyway, so that's the person that I found and was like, vibes, big vibes. But yeah, so like I wanna hit on, I don't know, I just want to get to a point where I feel like I'm boiling down, and maybe I've done this a little bit already, but I want to boil down my own vibes. Like who am I? I guess I'm searching. I'm in an identity crisis, a VTuber identity crisis. I don't know if we saw what you're looking. Wait, really? Hold on. You didn't see it? Hold on. Oh shit, I'm sorry. The window's like way over. Why is it way over here? Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's all the way over here. Let me show you the character. This one. What is this? Who is this person? Sorry, you guys didn't even see this stuff. Very cute. You guys saw this one, right? That was uncovered, but yeah, I just like their vibes a lot. Very good vibes. Cute. This one's also very cute. I like it a lot. But yeah, like why am I always so late to every party though? Because I posted about this on Blue Sky the other day. It's like, it's been 5+ years of VTubing and I'm just now starting to think about lore. Okay. Jesse, you're so late to every party. Fashionably late? Maybe. But yeah. I want to figure out, so we know that there is some sort of magical, mythical kimono shop. Yes, it is, Star. It's a big thing. Probably doesn't help to say this, but that's a mood. Fashionable and late. Some magical, mystical person selling magical kimono fabric that I make dolls out of, and the dolls come to life because of the kimono fabric, right? I'm gonna dig into some Japanese folklore and see if there's anything that resonates with me there. I don't know that I want to do kitsune, because it does kind of feel... Well, first of all, this guy is already kitsune, and I don't want to, like, fly too close to his son, you know what I mean? But, like... I know he doesn't have a monopoly on kitsune, but it's just a little close to home, you know? So I'm like, maybe not kitsune, but probably not tanuki, because that's too nook-coded as well. Kana, sorry. Hoshi has a son. No. S-U-N son. I've always just been like, oh yeah, VTubing, a thing when you want a representation of yourself without actually showing yourself. Never thought about people actually building lore for it. Oh yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing, and it's something that I used to be a butthead about, because I don't know why I had this, like, super, like, resistance to playing pretend with it. I was just like, I just want to be myself and authentic, and I think it's better to do that. And, like, I was kind of up on a high horse about it, but now I'm down off of that horse, and I'm like, I need to chill. People are just having fun, and I'm ruining the fun. I'm being a killjoy. And I think it would be fun to have a little bit of lore. It doesn't have to be like, because, like, you know, it's not going to be like, I'm a space alien who's 3,000 years old anyway, here's Minecraft. Like, what was spelling again? Bakeneko with string. With string? Yeah, I want to have fun with it and, like, chill out about stuff like that, you know? Cat with yarn vibe. Do you mean the bakeneko is, like, weaving the kimono fabric? What if all the kimono used to be worn by various, like, yokai and kami and stuff, and that's why it's magic? That's why it's imbued. Ooh, I think that's good. Hold on, because it's a recycle shop. It's a recycle shop. The kimono come from these mythical beings. Okay. Jesus has lore. I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about. Dusty, will you please stop dead naming me? I'm asking for the last time. Okay. I like this. I like that the kimono come from the community of magical spiritual beings. What I haven't quite hit on is, who am I in this? Am I just a normal ass human? Am I some sort of mythical creature? I don't think I can be purely, or even know that I am, because then why would I be surprised that the dolls are coming to life? Or am I setting out to bring them to life? And that's why I go to this shop? Like, am I part of this yokai kami community? Or am I a human? Or am I some other thing? I don't know. I love being an ass human. As in a human with an ass. It's derailed from whatever she was going to say. To die of lols. If we're going with the different doll models, maybe there's a bit of mythical yokai stuff going on. Yeah, what's going on with me? BB is your in? What? Sorry. BB? Oh, BB, like Beatrix, BB. I usually spell her B-E-A-B-E-A. Sorry, I was like, who's BB? BB. Gotcha. Maybe found the house by accident, kind of magical force. Yeah, that was the first thing that came into my mind. What if I'm like, here's another thing. I love Kiki, like Kiki's Delivery Service. What if I'm like a witch in training or something like that? Like, because what I love about her is that she's like, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm magical, no big whoop. But also, I also have depression. I'm a depressed magical person. Maybe I had magic and I lost it. And the dolls are the way that I can rekindle that magic. I like that. Had magic somehow. Lost it. Rekindling with dolls. And the more dolls that come to life, the more the magic surrounds me, because I get my magic from you. I have to walk away for a second. Hold on. I need to stand up. This is perfect, because that's what's going on. I created this space. I built the dollhouse. And then you guys came in and you did so much for me. Sorry. Your magic's too strong. It, like, as it builds, it buoys me up and it helps me build my own magic. Oh my god. How have I never done this before? This actually feels meaningful. This is why people do this. This is why people build lore. It can actually be a metaphor for something that's real. Why have I never told this story? I don't know. I'm not astounded by my own brilliance. I'm just like, I'm enjoying the eureka moment for sure. Yes. I like the idea of the fabric being magic, but I also like the idea of you having some magic. Yes. They have to combine. The fabric can't just do it on its own. It's within the act of making is part of it, but then it's also receiving the aura from you guys just being you. Oh man. Yeah, and the more dolls that join us, the more our magic can affect one another. Yeah. That's good. That's really good. And then I was telling hubby about this too, and I think I talked about it yesterday or the day before. The way that miniatures make me feel, I feel like there's something there, and I feel like I'm tiptoeing around the edge of it. I haven't quite got to the point of it yet. But I feel like there's something there about like miniature shrines. That's a thing in Japan where some people have actually like physical miniature shrines in their home. That's kind of like related to whatever local shrine. To have a piece of the kami in their home, because like that's something that kami can do, is they can be split up into pieces and reside in different places, which is why you have like some like sub shrines. That's why you see like inari shrines, the ones with the foxes, with the kitsune. That's why you see those like all over the country. Like there might be like one main shrine that the deity is enshrined at, but then there's all these little ones, and they have like ceremonies where they split the kami into smaller pieces and move it to other shrines, which is how that works. So there's something there about the miniatures that I make, like the little bookcase ones, like those little worlds that are contained. Like maybe it's akin to like some sort of portal thing. Like I can have a piece of this other dimension or world in my room with me, and we can visit those places by making those miniatures, and then it exists as like a piece of it. I don't know. Like I'm thinking about that too. I'm not sure what that means in the context of everything else. Is Jessie a magical girl now? Maybe. But that is also something. So we're just basically taking all the things that I grew up with and loved. So Kiki was a really big influence on me. So was Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura. Those two meant a lot to me growing up. Yeah, there's something there. There's something there. I always was, and I'm just discovering it now. Yeah, I don't want to do like the typical like, oh, I have some sort of like magical amnesia or something, so I don't know that I'm magic. I feel like maybe it's more like Kiki. It's like, I do know that I'm magic, but maybe I don't realize what is the source of that magic. And so I lose it. Why do I lose it? Why do I lose it? I lose it because I stopped believing in myself. Like, maybe I started comparing myself to others of my kind. Right? I mean, this is kind of Kiki's thing, is she loses her confidence. That's the whole reason she loses her magic, right? She moves to the city and suddenly she's a fish out of water. She doesn't feel like she belongs. She feels different in a bad way. You're not a warlock that made a soul-binding pact with an otherworldly entity? Magical post-gifted child burnout. That's what it is. Hi, Jeannie. Have a good work lurk. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting about lore until the end of stream, I think. Shit. Baby just woke up. Oh, hi. I'm gonna write that down, actually. Magical post-gifted child burnout. That's exactly what it is. Because that's also something. That's also something that I went through as a kid. I was in the talented and gifted program. And now when I think about that, I tried to explain to my mom why it was damaging to me. She couldn't really understand why that was a bad thing for me. And I was trying to explain to her how it really fucked with my self-esteem and confidence when I finally caught up with my peers. Because I don't know that she understands that, like, you're not born smart. You know what I mean? You're not born knowing things. It seemed like it to her because I'm a quick learn, you know? But it was always out of my desire to be praised and to be good, to be worthy of others, you know, affection or praise or whatever. And there was always hard work under it. I just happened to, like, click with certain things earlier than my peers, but then there was a point where I caught up with everybody and I was on the same level, and suddenly I wasn't gifted anymore. That's why I hate that terminology. Hate it so much. You're not gifted with anything. You're just you. And that's okay. And this is why I never use the word talent anymore. I use the word skill, because skills are built. They are. And that is much more encouraging than, oh, you're so gifted, you're so talented. Nah, I would rather you tell me I'm so skilled, because that reflects to me you've worked hard to get here. I see the effort that you put in, right? So, where does this take us? But yeah, that's something that I went through. I suddenly didn't feel special anymore, and then I hadn't learned to study properly because I just assumed everything was always going to come to me easily like it did. It was just that the content was too easily, what? I don't know. There was a plateau for me where it was like, up to a certain point, the content of school was really easy for me to glom onto and understand and, deal with. And then I hit a point where it's like, oh, it's hard now, you know? I think there's a way to grow into someone who just innately gets things more. It doesn't make everything different. Yeah. Gets more quickly. Yeah. I have performance anxiety because my dad would spank me for not getting a B. Star. That is ridiculous. Absolutely not. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That should never have happened to you. That is not okay. I cannot imagine hitting my child for not doing slightly above average. Like, what? No. That is a point where you have a discussion with your kid and say, hey, are you doing okay? Are you struggling? Like, is there a way that we can get this grade up? Like, do we need to, have a talk about, are you trying to juggle too many things? Is this content, is the class difficult? Like, what's going on? Like, that's a discussion point, not a point of violence. Jesus Christ. Put a lot of effort into things you show interest in that presents itself well with how capable you are in your craft. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. That's what happened to me coming into high school. I think it happened to a lot of folks, unfortunately. I enjoyed the GT stuff. The GT? Oh, gifted, talented. Yeah. The problem emerged when I grew up and one hadn't learned how to fail. I have a real hard time with failure. Had this self-imposed expectation I needed to do something worthy of my giftedness. Right? Yeah. We've been working through Star's trauma on that one. I'm so sorry, Star. We love you. We love you. That should never have happened. That can make things difficult with progressing in life, especially when you come across failure for the first time. Yeah, I still struggle with that. So, okay, back to lore and how this fits in. So, I'll have to figure out, like, how I started out. What am I exactly? Am I a witch? Am I some magical girl sort of thing? What am I doing? Am I going on some sort of coming of age adventure like Kiki? Or am I running away from something? Maybe that's it. Am I just imbuing my actual lived experience into this? I'm why not? Maho Shou Jessie. Except I'm not so shou anymore. I'm not so shou. Sorry. That joke works on a couple levels. Excuse me. I'm not so shou. Sorry. I'm sorry. Shou, for those of you who don't understand why I'm losing my shit, shou basically means young or small. And so, like, shoujo means, like, young girl. And so, I'm like, I'm not so young, I'm not so little, but it also sounds like you're saying sure, not so shou. Anyway. Not a bad thing. I'm writing my experiences and the stories I've been writing. I don't think you can ever not, There's always got to be a piece of you in the things that you create. Guys! Light bulb! There is always a piece of you in the things that you create. That's why you guys are coming to life. Maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe at first I think it's the kimono fabric. I think it's the kimono fabric that's bringing you guys to life, but it's actually me and the process of creating. I am on the verge of tears. I'm writing it down. We have to clip that. That was too real and good and eureka. Holy shit. And it's something that I genuinely believe, because I was literally just talking about, like, when a writer writes a novel or a painter makes a painting, there is always you. You cannot escape. The magic was in you all along. The cliches are real. But yeah, I don't think you can ever create something without it being a part of yourself being in it. And I think that's why this AI bullshit is so offensive to me is because you are taking the parts of other people's work. You're taking parts of other people that they've put themselves into these things and just scraping it and regurgitating it and really disrespecting what the creative process is. I don't care if it's a silly little cartoon. I don't care if it's a commercial poster. If a human created it, there is a human part to that created thing. They are cliches for a reason. They are rooted in truth. You put in your heart and soul and blood and sweat and tears into the dolls. Maybe I think that because the kimono fabric was owned by these very like lofty spiritual beings like Kitsune and Kami and all this, like I think, oh, if I could just make something with this fabric, I could put this magic back into the world. It shouldn't be languishing, being unused or whatever. And I go to make these dolls, and Beatrix comes to life, and I'm like, I knew it. I knew this fabric would bring her to life. Like, and maybe she can't talk. Maybe it's like how when Kiki loses her magic, Gigi stops talking, right? Maybe she can't speak to me yet. She can't speak to me yet. And so I create her, she comes to life, and I'm like, oh, this is great. I can use these fabrics, and I go back, and I get more fabrics, and I make more dolls, and they come to life one by one. And at some point, when I've built this community, maybe one day Beatrix finally speaks to me, right? And she's like, and I'm like, oh, Beatrix, you can speak. This is wonderful. I want to talk to you. I've been talking to you this whole time about all these wonderful friends we've made and these adventures we've gone on or whatever. And then I'm like, I'm so glad I found that shop. I'm so glad I found this fabric that brought you to life. And she's like, oh, Jessie, mama. Like, Mama Jessie. That wasn't it at all. And like, she's like, no, it was because you created. It was you. Like, you, a part of you has been broken. Like, much like these little shrines, the way that the kami is broken into smaller pieces and lives in several places at once. Every time you make something, a little piece of you, a little piece of the kami is imbued, is enshrined in that thing. Holy shit. How have we never had this conversation? How have I never sat down to have these epiphanies? Oh, my poor boy's waiting for me. No, I'll go get him soon. I just wanna, this is really great. This is really great. I'm also really glad that these VODs are staying on YouTube so I can revisit this later because this feels really important. Yeah. Hi, Rika. We're actually going to wrap up soon, but I was just finally thinking about lore for myself and actually hitting on something that feels very personal and special. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Hold on, I need to write down the thing about the splitting of kami. Being equated with the splitting of the self into created objects. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, I feel like we've had these conversations before just as regular conversations. I've just never thought to create a story around it, create a metaphor around it, you know? Okay, I've missed a bunch of chat. Let me catch up on chat and then we will wrap up because baby is awake and he's waiting for me. True, Jessie don't know. Jessie don't know what? Jessie don't know much. Haha, don't call me don't know. That's way too lofty. That's like, my liege kind of shit. So you putting your heart and soul and blood and sweat and tears and dolls. Yes. Magic goes in you all along. The power of friendship and musicals. There's no inspiration. It's just copy paste. Nothing's new under the sun, and yet that was the power of a musical montage. Have a good lurk and a clean. Thank you for the clip. I will check that out again later, because holy shit, it felt really good to go through. Beatrix agrees. She's alive. I'm not worthy of magic, but this is so I'll make that step that'll save me too. Oh, yeah. I hope my presence has brought your life more value. Of course. All of you do. And that's the whole point. Is your magic shores me up. It shores me up, and it has reminded me or helped me realize what my magic is. And that it cannot exist in a vacuum. Like, I don't think anyone can really truly thrive without connection with others. And maybe that's... Oh, I forgot to write down that I was running away from something. So I don't think I'm going on a magical coming-of-age journey like Kiki, but I'm running away from something. And I find myself in this place wherever this magical kimono shop is. But I don't know anyone, and I feel I've lost confidence. I don't feel... Maybe I used to have, like, powerful magics, but then started to not be able to command them or something. I don't know what happened. Well, I still gotta think about that part. Running away from the kaiju. Completely different genre. I don't have a magic emote. This is what you get. I feel like that's very magical. So I'm running away from something. I lose my abilities. I feel like there's a problem with me. And then I think if I could only just create something with these kimono, that it would do something. I don't know. Like, I would be like, well, at least I can do this. At least I know how to sew. Yeah. This is cool. I like this a lot. I like that listen, I'm still stressed about work, but I do have the afternoon to work on it, and this has just kind of tickled my brain in just the right way, and we've hit some really good epiphanies. So I still have tea. Running from the void. I don't know if there's a void. I'm also thinking about my friend over here, because I know he has some pretty deep lore too, but he has stuff about void stuff, and I don't know if I want to trip on that too much. I am shrimping just the tiniest bit. Thank you. I was leaning over. We're going to wrap things up, but this has been very, very productive. Super, super productive. And I feel inspired to make some, like, art pieces based on this lore stuff. I want to create these scenes. I want to create the scene of discovering the kimono shop, the scene of creating Beatrix for the first time, stuff like this. I think this is really good. And maybe creating the dollhouse. So for me, creating my stream was a really big turning point in my life at a time when I felt very isolated. But I was getting back into crafting because I knew that once made me happy. And then creating the stream at the suggestion of hubby just opened an enormous door for me. Like, maybe along the lines of making these miniature places that are connected to different worlds. Like, I make this dollhouse and fill it with the life that I've created, and there's something there. Like, maybe I've enshrined myself unwittingly, accidentally enshrined myself in my own shrine of the dollhouse. This is my main deity space, I guess. I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna think about this more. But we need to get out of here. I gotta go get the baby. He's kicking the walls. He's kicking the walls. I gotta go. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys mean so much to me. I think you guys might have an inkling of that just from our conversation about the lore stuff. Like, just thinking about the dolls and how much you guys have supported me and helped me rediscover myself over these past 5+ years. And we're finally putting these thoughts and these experiences into a metaphorical, artistic kind of form. He's kicking the walls. He's running I hope he's not running the halls. He doesn't know how to go downstairs yet. Anyway, thank you so much for everything. I'm gonna look for a raid target. I think I have one if they're still going. Aww. Okay, Spree stopped streaming. I was gonna go say hi to Spree, but oh, you know where we're going. Cup in the big time, baby. Let's go say hi to Joe. We love Joe. I had a dream about Joe the other day. Please copy this raid message. I need to set up the sub one for this. Hold on. Because we have a sip emote now. If you're subscribed, please use this one. I need to set that up. I had a raid about Joe this very day. I'm about to. Here we go. Let's go say hi to Joe. If you're unfamiliar with Joe, he's very good people, amazing artist, and just a very sweet human being. But is also pretty loud. So if your volume is up, try turning it down for now, and then when you get in there and you can adjust it to your preferred levels for your ears. Yeah. Thank you for stream, Jesse, and thank you again for being a wonderful source of comfort and enjoyment for 3 years for me. Dusty, know you. Thank you also for being wonderful. I feel safe at 2%. All right, let's go. Thank you guys so much. I will be back. Oh my god, I'm gonna try to hit this deadline today. I gotta hit this deadline today. I will be back probably over the weekend. It is Friday now for me. Oh, bye Wing. Always makes me giggle a little how these streams are quiet and then we go, oh hey, Jesse dude. Anyway, I will be back soon. Oh, bye Dusty. Please be a doll for me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys back in our wonderful magical dollhouse real soon. Bye. Night.